watch the cue ball. I was about to say good signs with...
Makes it sound like it was almost easy to win it, but you look at the lineups for those.
Yeah, that don't play a role. They always do. It's in the back of the player's mind. Not that it's...
So he beat the experience and then punched the air in delight, and a little bit of relief as well, because he had been staring at the growing prospect of losing from having
the 8, impeding the cue just a bit. Here's a very good look. Going to the side pocket, and that's a big-time shot in game number 1. Great recovery. Notice how clean.
Yeah, out on the main table at the World Championship against someone sort of environment. And Ferrer looks totally unfazed by it. Oh, and just as I say that, well, he did leave himself a... You've still always got to...
Ever gives us anything. There's a really clean break, went directly into the 9 as he liked. Now, guess you could go with the 9. Yeah, and that's what he tried to do, is go at the 9, but the backup is...
Hold the other balls first. So long as you hit the lowest numbered ball remaining on the table first. If that then is used as a way of getting to the 9 and potting it, you can win the rack that way. 23 when he was only 16 in Singapore. It was Ko Pin Yi who beat him. It's been developing and almost went further, losing Hill to Carlo Beato in a really thrilling match, one of the best matches of that tournament, really.
Actually very similar. Ball does not stroke the cue really at all, just addresses the cue ball and fires. I've seen him, player he is as well.
It's 2-0 here.
All right, the 1 was short, maybe a touch thin, but the cue ball tells me it wasn't, so just handed to Manis, but a little bit of help from Ferrer. Five. He didn't. Well, it reached out.
I guess a big factor, Scott, just look. So a big factor in your chances of doing well here is how much you can put that out of your mind, which is so hard to do because ultimately...
But once you get past that and win a major event like that, because the minute they start thinking about the money, it can really tighten that back arm up.
Tense moments, these.
Watch the scratch from behind. He's going to go forward here. Wants to catch a piece of it coming out, I believe. Yeah, just does not look settled, and I've not seen him play. See it in the body.
We say it so often.
Yeah, and he's missed it to the thin side again, like the 9 in game number 1.
Oh, but when you're a...
Kick and stick, we call it. He'd love to. Oh, boy, I don't know. I do not know. I think they called it okay. Oh, is this going to fall? Just holds up.
Well, you have to say, any of the possible scores, very possible, given the way these racks have played out. So Ferrer should have won the first, might have round this morning. They have met recently on a number of occasions, including that quarterfinal in the ranking event in Hanoi.
Yeah, what a big shot that was. Tone really gets him feeling well. It's always one shot within a rack or within a match that gets you going. Very intense player. Alexis.
Allowing for the break we had after the last rack. It's 7 or 8 minutes ago that looked like he might be heading 3-0. And here he is now, level at 2-all.
Okay, better adjustment there. Getting the 1 down. And he's going to have a look at the 2. It's... Oh. I don't know if the path is clear up and down. Here's a look. He sneaks the 1 in low. Oh, he's held it very well. You don't have to try to get any closer. A little more mechanical is Ferrer.
There's so many good players from the Philippines. Would you, Scott, common? Or are they as mixed and diverse as anywhere else?
It's a good question. It's definitely changed from the Efren Reyes era, in my opinion. I think it's changed quite a bit since then, but I don't think anybody's really set the tone for styles over there.
Basis, of course, they'll have a chance to shine in a big international event in their own land, in the Philippines Open. And that is added to the calendar later in the year for the first time, leading in this match. And it feels at the moment, Scott, like with every passing shot, he's settling in.
Yeah, you almost feel like Manis didn't quite take advantage of age. And they are the same countrymen. Nice combination there.
From Manis might be what he needs to begin. Bit of a turnaround. Some time ago. Before his opponent has got a single rack on the board. Oh, but hang about. Well, wherever he intended to.
Takes an extra split second, things change. But sometimes it causes him problems.
Position on the 8 anyway, and now it's a routine 9. So, well, at 3-all, Manis breaks in the 7th.
Oh, watch the 9. Oh, he's fluked the 2, Michael, and a 3-9.
So makes the early finish in the end. Almost got the golden break. Had a go at it on the next shot.
No, he squeezed the 1 in, but the cue ball has gone loose. And low again, flush.
There's just no momentum. Ferrer won those 3 racks in a row. It's not as if he was sweeping through them.
Yeah, it's been scratchy at best, to be honest. Just steer clear of the 8. Never an issue.
Towards the end of racks in this match, we don't want to take anything for granted because we've seen them both stumble. Winning line, different times, but AJ Manis has taken these very a year ago. Playing for that again, and of course, the prestige title of champion of the world. That's all a long way.
All things considered, I don't believe he intended on making the 7 there.
And others like Long Duc Tien, Patrick Gonzalez, the quarterfinal against Manis. And for our semi-final win came against Woo Kun Lin, who's been to the semis of this World Championship.
Yeah, work left. Yeah, when he hold. All right, he might be drawing towards the 8.
Wasn't a great deal of confidence in the way that was struck, Scott.
No. He might be leveled out just chopping it. Wow, how thin can you hit it? He's lost the white in the lower left.
Green 6 leading. Match have been a couple clear. Well, yeah.
Real reasonable look here with an open table. Just about getting on the 3. Out past the 6 with an inside ball. Yeah, Filipino's the best in the world at that shot there.
Eating up. He won that tournament in Vietnam a couple of weeks ago, and well, I mean, that just tells the whole story of the match for him, and it's not turned out perhaps as badly.
5. Great effort, to be fair. Gives you an idea how small the pockets really are. Is he snookered? He has looked.
Looks like it, and of course, your guess is as good as mine what the cue ball will do if he does make the pot.
How about absolutely perfect? He has overspun it, caught the opposite side of the 5 than what we.
Down to only 8 and 9 to get back to only 1 behind.
This is a must make.
And there's so much pressure on it. Well, if you miss that.
That's the best hit we've seen, really. And he's going to get a reward. The 3. And caught the inside of the 2 there. I don't think he can hold the cue ball. Oh, he had no problem holding it.
Here. We've seen a number of racks in this match that looked to be heading one way and then ended up going the other after a late stumble.
Of a 9-8 finish, either way.
But got off the hook in rack 11. And he's followed it with a pretty good rack 12. Alexis for
Ball. Tough shot to start out. Yep, and this seems to be the case. They continue. Aggressive, paid off.
session on the main table. SVB against Rogelio Sotero of the Philippines. And this has already done pretty well in one of the big matchroom events at the UK Open in May. Some good wins there. Skylar Woodward was among them, actually. And he eventually went
Here, just has to check the cue ball with outside. Makes it look so easy when things are working.
So natural when he's flowing. Almost as because he doesn't have to put full concentration in.
We've never had that problem, Michael. And the cue ball low. Again, will they get a look at the blue? I don't know. Never a better time than now to bury this 2-ball. Wow.
Did you make any observations about him there, and whether or not all those matches in quick succession against good players were proving a good learning curve
for him? But at times he just gets a little quick when he's down on the ball, and it doesn't seem to be a lot of. And I say it, I think in 3 years there's a real good chance of him being there on the planet.
Well, he's not really looked all that good at any point in this match, has he? But he has in this rack. And he's taken in very short order. A very timely break and run for 8.
Short with the 1. Nothing down here. Yeah, it's well said, actually. And once again, I don't think any of us have ever seen Shane Van Boening spent somewhere around 10 hours each day during the event.
So close together. Okay, back to this. Alexis Ferrer has got one last chance here to prolong this contest. And if he is to come through this contest, he's going to have to win 3 straight racks. But he has done that already in this match a little earlier.
Yeah. Watch out, 9 now. Watch out, 9. Oh, with this young man. Or does he just ram it with a low ball? Oh, look at this, the 2-way play, using the 8 as well. I'd say he's finished quite well if he can get out here. The last few games by
match, but from 6-all, it looks as though Manus is going to put together a decent dash for the line. Alexis Ferrer is a much better player than what we've seen today, but he will go to the loser side.